And we're recording. Okay, hello, welcome everybody to GBF Jeopardy episode 3. As you can see, I've upgraded the stream layout a bit. I've actually put a tiny bit more effort into it this time, other than last time, which I put most of the effort into the questions, which this time I did also. And we have new categories as well. And we have 4 people on the mic on the call with us. We have Gwen, say hello.
Hello.
Kajun.
Hello.
Colin.
Hello.
And Tech Deck.
Hello.
All right, so a bit of a European edition here. 2 Europeans and 2 North Americans, as I understand. All right, so who knows if there'll be some rivalry there. Anyways, how are you guys feeling? Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I got my
hope I
mother's
can redeem
blessings.
myself.
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. As just a bit of context for people watching, I believe everybody here started playing sometime around last year or started taking the game seriously more last year. Is that correct? Or are we...
Somewhat?
Yes, for me at least.
For you, Colin, yes. Cajun as well, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay. What about Gwen and Tech Deck? When did you guys start playing?
I believe it was March 11th last year.
March 11th last year. And Gwen?
I started playing 2019.
Okay.
But yeah, I did start playing more seriously last year.
Okay, so seriously
But
more
surely
last year.
it's equal.
Okay, so pretty much equal, but we will say that Gwen probably has the advantage. So if they lose, you can flame Gwen the most. I think that's what we're saying, right?
What the hell?
All right,
Yeah,
I will
anyways.
take those.
Bob, let me put the team names in. So Gwen, Cajun, Colin, and Tech Deck. All right, let's spin the wheel. Hold up, wheel. Okay, this is scuffed on stream. All right, imagine you can see it, chat. It's fine. I didn't think this through. All right, Gwen, Cajun, Colin, Tech Deck. All right, I'm spinning. You're imagining. All right, Colin, you are up first. All right,
Okay,
Colin.
since it's completely new, let's do Emoji Expert 300.
Emoji Expert for 300, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, so just as a thing, basically this will show you a couple emojis and you have to guess the character it's describing. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And
Wait, does that mean I have more than one go?
Sorry, what was that? You can have more than
Does
one.
that
I
mean I
mean,
have more than one go?
everybody gets one go before you get to retry, I think. Wait, do we allow retries? I forget. Either way, you lose points, by the way, if you mess up. Anyways, get ready with your buzzers. You must buzz in to answer. All right. Here we go. 300. Am I showing the buzzer on stream? I am. Buzzer is on stream on the right. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, Omikin, you're not allowed to buzz in.
You guys are so bad.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the character I'm thinking of.
You can give it a try.
No, because you specifically will kill me if I get that name wrong.
Okay,
So will
I don't
look
know
up what
why,
the
but
name
all
is
right,
before I
Gwen.
answer.
Gwen has buzzed in. Gwen.
I'm going all or nothing because I'm not sure at all. Is it Shao?
Who? No, it is not. It is not Shao. Right. Minus points.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Okay, sure. I agree with you. Do you mean Shao like the SR character Shao?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. No, it's not. By the way, I'm not that mean, guys. These are all SSR characters.
Yeah, I was about to say, no way that he put in SR character.
Someone had to go. I
Colin?
cannot stand the silence anymore.
I don't know the name, and I'm very sorry for describing it like that, but your character that died in the last event series.
What?
Omikin, who's Colin talking about?
The girl that fused with Fiorito. What's her name?
No, this is not Moralin.
Yeah, that one.
They're not even playable.
Wait, this is playable only?
I said SSR character earlier, so yes.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. No, I'll take minus 300 for that.
All right,
That's on
Cajun
me.
Tech Deck. We're off to a great start.
I'm blaming Colin for my loss once again, by the way.
I'm blaming Colin for your loss. Okay. All right, Cajun.
I'm not confident about it, but fairy.
Fairy is correct. It is indeed Fairy.
Oh,
Chat room.
Oh, does she
This
have
wasn't that hard,
potions?
right?
yeah, she has a huge potion on her
I
bed.
forgot
Yeah.
about that. I saw the middle emoji and all I could think of was Dokkan and Kag because they just came out. But I was like, neither of them have Halloween water alts.
All right. Anyways, all right. We recover from those. It's fine. All right, Cajun, you're up.
I'll do game mechanics for 200.
Game mechanics 200. Okay. So I will read the question first and then reveal it once I'm done with the question. You are free to buzz in whenever, though. Okay. All right. So the question is the amount of Arcadia Omen Super Ultimate Bahamut possesses. Gwen,
10?
did you say
No,
10?
9.
9.
Is it 9?
Final answer 9?
No, wait, 7. Wait a minute. Listen, I just woke up. 7.
So is
final
it 10,
answer.
9, or 7?
7. Final answer.
Final answer 7. Okay. 7 is correct. Oh my god. All right. All right. Gwen, next.
Participation trophy 100.
Participation trophy 100. So this shows you the name of a trophy and you have to guess how you get the trophy. Okay.
Oh god.
You don't have to be specific. As in, like, if it was like defeat event boss 300 times, you can just say defeat event boss or whatever, right? That was just an example. All right. Participation trophy 100, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Face the God of War. Cajun.
Defeat Grimnir Impossible.
That is correct. Defeat Grimnir 1 time specifically. All right, Cajun, next category.
Game mechanics 100.
Game mechanics 100. Okay. The classes needed to unlock Lumberjack. Cajun.
Berserker and Elysian.
Berserker Elysian is correct, Cajun. All right. Go again.
Game mechanics 300.
Game mechanics 300. This guy's just going game mechanics. All right. How many sources of Echo are present on MC, assuming the following rotation and team? Owlcat, Raphael 2, Vampy 2, Galleon 1. That's right, I recycled a question.
What is that?
Tech Deck.
Is it 4?
4 is not correct. Gwen.
Oh my god, I was about to say 4 too. 5?
5 is not correct.
Oh my god.
Cajun.
Is it 3?
It is not 3. Did you say 3?
Oh.
It is not
Forgot
3.
the school fest.
Colin.
Isn't it just like... I forgot if Vampy is the same side as Owlcat. But I'm just gonna say 2.
You're gonna say 2 sources of Echo. Okay.
Yes, because I'm not sure if Owlcat is the same side as
Alright.
Raphael or Vampy.
Okay, the correct answer is 6, by the way. So Owlcat
I
1,
was right
Raphael
there.
1, Vampy 1, Galleon 1, and then we have Apsaris as the class has 1, when you have 5 spears and axes, and then we have Yoda axe for the final one.
Oh, I thought
Oh, I
Apsaris
forgot
had.
the axe.
I was thinking of Yatro's passive.
All right, 6 total. All right, next. Who did game mechanics just then?
Me.
All right, you go again.
Game mechanics 400.
Game mechanics 4.
Oh my god.
All right. The effect of the field effect, deadlocked, found in the raid Luminary Malice. When?
Can't multi-attack?
Can't multi-attack is correct. Very nice. All right, Gwen, you'll go.
Lyria's Journal 200.
Lyria's Journal 200. All right, so this is me reading out an entry in Lyria's Journal. I will obviously not say the name of the character if it's mentioned in the journal, but you have to guess who the character is. Okay, so it's me reading word for word what's in Lyria's journal except for the character's name. All right, here we go. The primal beast of Treetop Isle and Walder's best friend. The Astrals considered this character to be a defective primal beast, so they turned him into a test subject in order to create a secret weapon of immense destruction. As luck would have it, the sinister device implanted within his core malfunctioned, and now he lives in harmony with all on the island. But with how long will that peace last until the device finishes repairing itself?
I forgot that thing's name. But I know what it is, but I forgot its name.
Any buzzers? How could you forget?
I mean, I don't think I even knew in the first place. Like, I just saw it. I know what it is. I saw it with Warder, but I never bothered reading that event.
I am a known event skipper, so.
This really takes a moment to shine.
I haven't done this event yet.
Okay. Is everybody skipping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm skipping.
We're skipping?
Yep.
Alright. The character's name is Jade. And that is
That's
the
actually
character.
ridiculous. That's preposterous.
What do you mean? Alright. Well, Gwen, you get to go again.
Okay. Weapon identification 100.
Weapon identification 100. So, this is a new category. Basically, I show you the skills that the weapon possesses, and you must tell me what weapon it is. Okay? So,
Yeah.
here we go. That is tiny, but you'll have to make do. Cajun.
I'll cut the zoom. Celeste M1 Spear.
Celeste M1 Spear is indeed correct. Celeste Horn Omega. I'll try to zoom in for those next time, so it's a bit easier to see. Alright, Cajun, you're up.
Game Mechanics 500.
Game Mechanics 500, alright.
Get help.
Which class unlocks the skill Pandemonium? Gwen.
Ogre?
Ogre is correct. Very nice, Gwen.
Nice.
Ogre correct. Alright, Gwen, go again.
Lyria's Journal 100.
Lyria's Journal 100. Okay. The eldest of 3 brothers and the current head of the Wales family. He inherited everything after the passing of his father. Okay, Gwen.
Is it Aglovale?
Aglavale is correct. Very nice. Okay. Gwen, go again.
Oh, I get to go
And
again.
you get to go again.
Participation trophy 300.
Participation trophy 300. Omega Potent.
I'll go that one.
Cajun.
Does it clear all 6 of the Omega raids for the first time?
No. I will not count that. Also, it's at Colin first. Sorry. I thought it's at Cajun first.
Oh no, it did say Cajun first.
Oh, did it just switch?
Yeah, I think we passed at
so.
the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. Either Colin, you go.
Omega Potent is defeat each impossible. I think it's a 2000 trophy.
That is correct. I know I said don't be. I won't be too specific, but that one, I will be. I'm mean. Anyways, next.
That's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only know that because I check that like every morning before I do skips.
All right.
Emoji
Colin.
Expert 100.
Emoji Expert 100. Cajun.
Raphael.
Raphael is correct. All right, Cajun, your turn.
Participation trophy 200.
Participation 200. The Lord of the Fallen felled by Divine Earth. Tech Deck.
Is it clear Belial with an Earth only team?
Or not quite, unfortunately. Cajun, you're up.
Defeat Belial solo with only Earth team.
Defeat Belial solo, incorrect. Colin.
That's Far HL with dirt only.
Correct. Far HL Dirt only. Clear Dark Rapture
Excuse me,
hard.
sir, I'm
the
not
points to
Gwen.
me. You gave me the points.
Did I give you the points? I thought I
Wrong
did.
person. No,
Yeah,
you
no.
gave it to Gwen, not me.
Oh. Wait, who did I give it to?
Getting his Europeans mixed up.
I got the Europeans
So
mixed
you
up.
gave
There
it
we
to
go.
Gwen.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. I'm not very good with accents. I apologize. All right. Next question. What have we got?
Participation trophy 400.
Participation trophy 400. Exalted Wings sealed in flame. Gwen.
Is it solo ultimate Bahamut high level with fire?
Oh, not quite. Colin.
This is just the brick rate. The brick rate Banha that isn't PBHL, UBHL with fire.
UBHL with fire. That is incorrect.
Really?
Ooh.
Tech Deck.
Is it solo Super Ultimate Bahamut with fire?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Cajun. Will you guess?
No.
No.
These trophy names confuse me. I know there's like 30 of them with the whatever wings and element.
All right, Olmikin.
Wait, is it?
I will reveal the answer anyways. Olmikin, what's your guess?
Solo Prometheus.
Solar Prometheus is correct. You get a ticket for this, by the way, if you haven't done it.
What?
Go get your tickets. All right. Go again, Colin.
Weapon identification 200.
Okay, weapon identification 200. Let me try zoom in. There we go. This one.
I don't know primal weapons.
Colin.
I just need to name the weapon, right? Not the character associated with it.
You give me the weapon.
That's Benedia, I think.
Benedia is correct. Very nice. Okay. All right.
Keep it zoomed. Just go 300.
I'll go 300. All right, I'll keep it zoomed. 300. I've cleared the buzzer. Colin.
I think that said Gwen first.
It says you
But
first
I
now.
think- Okay, so I think that is Cortana? It's Cortana or Ancient Cortana? I think it's Cortana. 'Cause I
Cortana
think
final
Ancient
answer?
is the... Yeah, Cortana final answer.
Cortana final answer. That is correct.
I never get right which one is the primal and which one's the Magna
Yeah,
version.
ancient is Magna version. All right.
Okay. Weapon 400.
Weapon 400. Shut up, we can. Colin.
That's the thing people get mad about, got replaced by Schrödinger, isn't it? It's Columba?
Columba is correct. Very nice.
Ah, damn.
All right.
I only remember this because it came up recently. I don't know why, but we talked about this recently somewhere. Do 500.
500.
Oh god.
Yeah, you're the light player.
We have 2 light players.
Colin.
That is Colbrand.
Colbrand
Colbrandy?
is correct. Colbrand
Okay, that's
is
ridiculous. I was joking. I didn't think you'd get it. Good job.
correct. There we go. Very nice.
Time to embarrass myself with emoji 200.
Emoji 200. Cajun.
Is it Summer Belial?
Not a bad guess, but no, it is not Summer Belial. These are characters, remember?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Colin?
Is this a Dokkan?
A Dokkan? No, it is not.
Okay.
Hmm.
Any guesses, Tech Deck or Gwen?
Not for me.
Not for you. Tech, you got anything?
I've got nothing.
You've got nothing? Alright, I will reveal then. This is Hecate.
Man.
It is Hecate.
Crazy
God,
tech.
That makes
I
sense.
should I should have asked if summons were included because that was my second guess.
Right, fair enough. Alright. Who was guessing? I forget. Or who was choosing?
I think that was
Colin.
me.
Okay, go again.
Let's just make it worse with emoji 400.
Emoji 400. I'll give you guys a hint. This is an SSR Earth character. That was their original version. They do have another alt as well. Gwen.
Is it Ball?
Baal is correct. Who is Baal?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, but he doesn't have cat ears. But I think it's like he's companions or something.
Yes,
like,
he has a
cat with
companion
him.
cat. That is correct. Gwen will get the ball question. All right, Gwen, you're up.
All right. Participation trophy 500.
Participation trophy 500. Riding in on a white horse. Colin.
It's Broomhilda's summon call, but I don't know how many times. I want to
Brunhilde's
say
summon call is correct.
666.
Yes, it is. 666. Very nice. All right, Colin, go again.
Lyria's Journal 300.
Lyria's Journal 300. All right. A young man serving as an advisor to the ruler of Rem Kingdom. He's faithful, even-tempered, and excels in his duties, which has earned him deep trust from both nations' leaders and citizens alike. In truth, he's secretly working to execute the true king's scheme through assistance from the Golden Knight and the Estavion Kingdom in Oile Grande.
That's a pass from me.
That's main story, right?
This is indeed main story.
Yeah.
Did you guys all skip main story?
No,
Yeah, we're
but
exposing ourselves.
we've had this talk before. I can't even remember who Adam is. I need to revisit the main story before next expansion, or like next edition.
Okay, I will give you all a hint. Okay, wait. Do you want the hint first? I'll actually. Okay, wait. All right, Cajun, you answer.
I'll say my answer before the hint.
You'll say your answer before the
My
hint?
guess is Adam.
Your guess is Adam. You're just going Adam.
Yeah.
No, it's not Adam.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No.
It is not Adam. All right, I'll let you buzz in again, Cajun, but I'll give the hint now. This character is blonde. They are mainly an antagonist, and they wear like this red. Okay, Gwen.
Gilbert.
Gilbert is correct. All right. All right, Gilbert is correct. All right, Gwen, go again.
Lyria's Journal 400.
Lyria's Journal 400. Okay, this character used to be a commanding officer in the Astral Army, known for her unparalleled combat prowess. Despite her astral reputation, she became a naturalized citizen of the Sky Realm, and as fate would have it, she lost her life in the war. An unknown astral resurrected this character, though not as her former astral self, but as a primal beast, and she went on to form a pact with Stark. Okay, Tech.
Is it Ares?
Ares is correct. Very nice. Who is Ares? Very nice. Okay, Tech.
I always forget she's a Nostor.
Which category are we going?
Lyria's Journal 500.
This is the daily double. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, daily double. The daughter of House Rhea, a merchant family fallen from grace. She had at first agreed to marry a wealthy investor's son as part of her father's plan to procure funds, but ended up fleeing from the wedding with Lamurala and now lives with her in Ungud. Though possessing a calm and collected demeanor, she lacks a strong sense of self, which has always been a bit of a complex for her. This character serves as a district manager of the accessory shop Original Horizon. Harboring no interest in accessories, she got into the industry purely for the business aspect. She eats ramen daily but isn't very particular about the flavor, usually opting to eat whatever the chef recommends. Unable to find freedom in any aspect, this character had considered simply abiding by her father's wishes, but when all is said and done, this character ultimately chose of her own accord to go along with Lamurala and whatever the draft's idea of freedom was. She greatly enjoys being swayed by her, but isn't too fond of the question. Do you have any questions? All right, Tech. Do you know? Does this ring a bell?
I know exactly who it is, but I don't remember the name of her. No.
Okay, give me a description.
It's a taller human race, female. She has black hair. She has like purple eyes and some purple on her clothes. And her entire story was based around her dealing with Manamel and befriending her over the entire period of the event story.
Okay,
Of our
that
style
is
and our
indeed the
substance.
correct character. I think I'll
Yeah.
give it to you. I think I'll give it to you. It's a relatively obscure NPC. I chose it because I know
It's
you guys
fair,
have
yeah.
all like played through this event, but it is Lilico. Lilico, and that's the daily double. You get double points. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. And then final one, emoji expert. Gwen.
Is it Vanya and Malinda?
Vania and Melinda is correct. Very nice. The image didn't show up, but yes, that is Vania and Melinda.
Yep, another win for Water.
Okay, another win for water. All right. All right, that is round 1 done. How are we feeling?
Rough start, but we got there.
Rough start, but you got there. All right. All right, so then round 2 has... Oh, wait. Fuck, what was the points?
Bro.
Will it show? Oh, here we go. Nice. All right. Hold up. Let me transcribe the points, and then we will continue the next one. When 1400 Ajun minus 600. So Gwen currently in the lead, followed by Colin at 1200. And then Tech at 500. Okay, all right. Cool. All right. Round 2. Round 2, here we go. All right, so Gwen, you get to go first this time.
Game Mechanics 1000.
Game Mechanics 1000. Give me a sec. I lost my thing. Flip, flip, flip. Game Mechanics 1000. Wait, you just went 1000? All right, here we go. Game Mechanics 1000. How many charge attacks are performed if attack is clicked? No additional charge bar gain is present in the grid, and Vajra has her charge bar gain EMP node. Gwen.
It's 7.
7 is not correct, Gwen. Minus 1000. Colin.
All right.
It's 8.
8 is not correct either. Minus 1000. Tech Deck.
9.
9 is not correct. Agent.
Let me recount.
Oh,
6.
6 is correct, Cajun. How many is 6?
Sure, I can't see it.
Shura cannot
Yeah, I just
CA.
thought that. I thought Vajra would get 200 charge
And
bar.
Vajra does not get 200, no. Alright.
I hate that dog.
Alright, Cajun, you're up.
Water character though. Game mechanics 800.
Game Mechanics 800. Alright. Consider the following scenario. Assuming Uno has spec'd into his 130 EMP node, and the following rotation, who will be targeted by the enemy? MC clicks Mounted Bulwark, Uno S2, Rosetta S1, Uruki S3.
When that's your man right there.
All right, buddy. All right.
Cajun.
Uriki.
Uruki is not correct. Tech Deck.
Uno.
Uno is not correct.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Is it Rosetta?
All right, Colin.
No. Oh my god.
It's just random, isn't it?
It's random. Is that your?
Yeah, I
is
think
that
it's random.
It's random. That's also incorrect. It's MC.
What
Is it because it follows left to right?
It's no. Yeah, it goes left to right, and it goes from sub all priority.
Oh,
So MC
okay.
sub all. So they're the first one. It goes to MC. Left to right.
Oh,
It doesn't
my
matter
God.
that Uno
What an
has
incredible
his
combo.
sub for the lowest character. Sub all precedes that. Generational throw by Colin.
Colin, that is
I
amazing.
didn't know what the skills did. All I knew was Uriki's was sub all, and I know sub all has the highest priority.
Yeah,
I
Rosetta is
just thought
also
because all of them have them, it's random.
No. Nah, it goes left to right.
That's insane.
All right. Next. I forget whose turn it is. Cajun.
Game mechanic 600.
Game mechanics 600. All right. How much damage does Avatar's special attack arch enemy deal?
Oh, I did this recently. Fuck.
Gwen.
Is it 99,999?
99,999 is not correct. Cajun.
Is it 999,999?
No, that is also not correct. Colin.
It is 99,999,999.
That is correct.
Thank you for your
99
service, Grand
million.
Vera.
There we go. All right, Colin, you're up again.
Game mechanic 400.
Game mechanic 400. What is the condition for the supplemental damage modifier on the weapon Hollow Sky Blade?
Blade. Oh god.
Tech Deck?
Is it be of above 50% HP?
Oh, that's a different one, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately. I think that's Hollow Sky Spear. The high HP's Hollow Sky Spear.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember.
Yeah, Spear 80% HP. Colin.
Is it based on number of buffs on allies?
Number of buffs on allies is staff, unfortunately. That is incorrect.
Oh my
No.
god.
Colin, we used that one in Water Guild War.
Yeah, that's why it was in the back of my head. That's the only holoscale weapon I've ever made and used.
Wait, what? We used that during Water Guild War this year?
Don't
It
ask
was-
questions.
No, it was a... Ignore what they said. It was not used. What's with these boomer questions? I didn't think this was that hard.
Now these are forgotten weapons. No one
When was
uses
the
these.
last time you used the Hollow Sky weapon?
I don't know, but I remember this.
Because you played
Yeah, and-
with it for
I didn't
around.
use this
18
weapon
million
either.
Mr.
I'd
Gravity
still
secret
remember
thing.
what it does.
DY, I'm sorry, but you're a boomer now.
Like last time I asked the Baja question, and I was like, that shit's easy.
You're no longer newbie.
All right. Anyways, Cajun Gwen, are you foregoing answering?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. All right. The correct answer is based on debuffs.
Are you serious?
All right. Anyways, next was it Cajun or Colin? I forget.
I think it was me.
All right.
Well, we'll knock it out. Game mechanics 200.
Okay. All right. Consider the following scenario. You have Dark Opus with Chain of Temptation, otherwise known as Freya Key equipped, and you have Freya in your team. If I call the summon Freya and then cross someone else's Freya, and then click playable Freya's S3, how many instances of Freya buff would be present on my Freya? Colin.
One, because they're all the same.
No, incorrect. Cajun.
3.
3 is incorrect, I'm pretty sure. You made me question myself, Cajun. I thought you get this.
What?
Gwen.
2?
Two is correct. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
just
the
like
skill and-
process
Okay, I'll
elimination
be
at this
real.
point.
I didn't actually go and test this because I
Oh my
was
God.
certain my knowledge of this is
What?
like 100% correct. Someone go test this right now because like Temptation's skill side and Freya's skill side and everything else is summon side. So it's 2. I'm 99% sure. The only reason I'm questioning myself is because Cajun said something else. What did you think, Cajun?
I thought it was because Freyr couldn't be crossed as a summon. I thought that was a trick.
Oh, can it not?
That's why I said
No,
that.
Freya can be crossed. No, okay,
I don't
no,
know.
No,
I
it's
assumed
2.
it
It's
couldn't.
yeah, okay. Anyways, all right. No, it's not a scam chat. All right. Anyways. Yeah, it's a waste of time summon cross because I remember complaining about it all the time. All right. Who got that right?
Me.
Okay.
No one.
Next category, please.
What's that Pokemon for 200?
Okay, so these are silhouettes. 200. Who's that Pokemon? Colin.
Light Luo.
Light Luo is correct. Very nice.
400, same category.
400. Gwen.
Laquaf.
Okay. I don't know if is that the correct pronunciation, by the way? I have no idea.
Yeah.
It is. All right, there we go. We got the French person giving us the correct pronunciation.
I'm obsessed with this character. I want her to get an SSR. I love her.
All right. Next category.
Playable when 200.
Playable when 200. The character that provides skill specs based on Typhoon crests. Gwen.
Bakula Marius.
No, incorrect.
What?
Colin.
Oh,
Wrong element.
Typhoon!
That's Tiamat?
Tiamat is correct.
Well, no.
I mean, Typhoon can have water in it. It can, right?
Sorry,
What?
Typhoon is wind crests. Water's deluge. All right. Anyways, Colin, you're up.
Pokemon 400.
Pokemon 400. Wait, Pokemon 400?
We did Pokemon 400.
Sorry, playable 400.
Playable 400. Okay. Including R, SR, SSR, and summons, which element possesses the least number of summer and Yukata items?
Why do you hate us?
Colin?
I'm just gonna make this based off the amount of time I've been playing, and I think Wind has gotten the least, so gut feeling tells me Wind.
Gut feeling tells you wind. Your gut feeling is correct. Wind is correct at 19. Fire has 30, water is 29, earth 23, light and dark both have 20, and wind has 19. And there we go. All right. Did I give you points?
I don't remember. Let me clip. Let's just go with playable when 600. And
Playable
I'll
when
check the clip.
600. All right. Chat, tell me if I gave Colin points or not. All right. Playable when 600. The question is the only SR fantasy character. Gwen.
You did not, by the way.
I did not. Okay. Gwen.
Korwa.
Korva is
is it Korva?
correct. Very nice. Who is Korva?
Yep.
All right. Gwen, your choice.
Playable when 800.
Playable when 800. The number of playable units Jessica has. Tech deck.
Is it 4?
Or not? It is not 4.
She has.
Gwen.
It's 5.
It is 5. 5 is correct.
I guess
Does she
randomly,
have
but I
two
can't
season
remember
notes?
which one is it.
She has like an event as well. She has like a surprising amount. It is event, summer, SR, Yukata, and SSR. Her original sum is an SR version. All right, Gwen, you're up.
Right.
Who is that Pokemon 600?
Who's that Pokemon 600? Gwen.
Morigna?
Marigna is not correct.
Damn.
I am so glad you went in, Gwen, because I was going to say the same.
Siomikin, I knew. I knew this wouldn't be as easy as it seemed.
Who else has that many wings?
I can think of one, but I don't think the silhouette adds up. I'm just going to make a fool of myself.
Colin,
Is this Justice?
it is not Justice. No, these are characters, by the way.
Well, Maria, I guess. Uncapped Art, whatever. What is Maria's art? What am I thinking of?
All right, I'll clear the buzzer and allow you guys to buzz in again. I will give a hint. This is a permanent water character.
Gwen.
Tech.
Permanent water character.
Is this Juliet?
Juliet is correct.
Oh my god, that was my next guess. That's crazy.
What?
Juliet is
It was
correct.
that or Romeo, because I remember their summons have wings and stuff.
All right. All right, Tech, your category.
Who's that Pokemon 800?
Who's that Pokemon 800? Gwen.
Is it Octo?
Octo is not correct. Tech.
Who is Tsukiyomi?
Tsukuyomi, not quite. Colin Cajun.
Nah.
Nah.
Is it
Colin.
Indala?
Indala's not correct, no. Let me clear the buzzer. I'll give a hint. This is a permanent water character.
Gwen.
And there's a big hint in the bottom left here.
Yeah, you know what? It's so obvious for me that I'm just going to let you guys guess. I don't know if you guys have-
They released this year. Tech.
Is it Shukra?
Shukra is correct. Very nice.
Indeed.
All right. Tech, up to you.
Playable when 1000.
Playable when 1000. Okay. A character who is considered a soothsayer for the purposes of Arcarum Expedition bonus.
Like any of them?
Sure.
I didn't even know that was a category in Expedition.
I'll give a hint. They are an SR character. They have two versions and either one
two I'm
counts.
thinking of.
Okay. And one
don't know
of
their
the
names,
SR versions is fire, the other one is light. Tell them which icon it is. Okay, I will drop the icon in the
No.
in the channel.
I have him in one of my expedition teams because I specifically looked for him.
This is the icon. I've dropped it in the chat.
Every hint has made me more and more confident in the fact I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure that icon is part of his silhouette.
That's for chat there. All right, Cajun.
I'm not confident about his name,
Yep.
but is it like Ezekiel?
I'll count that. I'll count that. Ezra Crane.
Okay. Oh,
There is
fuck,
one
that's
character
okay.
in the game. I mean,
Yeah,
two
the old
technically, I guess, but
soothsayer.
yes, one version of the character who
I want
gives
the other
suits.
version I don't have so I can run Soothsayer in both my expedition parties.
What does Soothsayer even do? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
I remember it being not bad though.
All right. Cajun, you're up.
Whose weapon is that 400?
Whose weapon is that? 400. So this is, I show you a weapon, and you have to tell me what character that recruits when you draw it from the gacha.
Uh-huh.
I'll give the
Like, first
element
one
in
has to
10
be a
seconds.
sword.
This is a winged weapon. Another clue in 10 seconds. All right, Colin.
I'm gonna be beheaded by Cap if this is wrong, but is this Elia?
Elias correct. Very nice. Who is a liar? All right, Colin.
Weapon 200, because I don't like this category.
Okay, weapon 200. Colin.
Sylph?
Sylph is not correct. Tech deck.
Who is Diantha?
Yes, that is correct. Very nice.
There's no way Colin flamed me for not knowing any of the Diantha names earlier today, and he got this wrong.
Okay, no,
That's
there's a
great.
difference between the character and
Nah.
the weapon I'm never gonna use.
I mean, I think the weapon's very iconic. Anyways, Tech, your turn.
No, thanks.
Who's that Pokemon 1000?
Okay, who's that Pokemon 1000? Look at a star character. Let me see. Nah.
There's no way.
Colin's star character's
There's
the
no way I
other.
forgot her name here.
Colin!
Okay, but that doesn't mean I know the weapon. Hello.
Okay, all right. This is an SR water character.
Oh my god, I know who this is. I can't be forgetting her name now. There's
Can I
no way.
describe her?
Can you describe her? I will give someone a chance to remember their name first. Okay, I will take a description if you buzz in. Gwen?
It's the surfer girl, right?
Surfer girl, I'll
She
take
has orange in her hair, kind of.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
it. Surfer girl, I'll take it. There we go. Alright.
Tailana.
Okay, Gwen. I see that everyone's
Um,
dodged the journal category.
Yeah. Lyria's Journal 1000. Let's go.
Lyria's Shadow
Oh
1000. Okay. Alright, here we go. By the way, I have chosen events or so I've only chosen main story or events that are available in side story or events that have rerun during the time you guys have played. So within the last year, basically. I'm just letting you guys know.
Can I ask a question to that?
Yes.
These descriptions,
Yes.
are they how they're portrayed in the story as well? Or are these like specific like summaries in the rest journal?
This is word for word Lyria's journal, except I've redacted the character's name if it's mentioned.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Becoming queen at the age of 20, I'll just bring it up. She spearheaded the rapid development of Kahua. Detesting the barbaric, blood-stained past of her homeland, she worked hard to turn Kahua into a place where all could live in peace. More specifically, she banned all acts of war and sent those who thirsted for battle to foreign nations as tech.
Is this Folia?
Go again, sorry?
Is this Folia?
Folia is not correct, I'm sorry. Making great strides in mercenary trade, this character earned quite a reputation among foreign nations for providing some of the most capable fighters around. Although she found great success in Kahua's coffers, she was rather extreme in her modernization of the village, outlawing the raising of Kahua Taika, I don't know how to pronounce this, greetings, and various other traditions, all of which greatly angered those who believe strongly in what Kahua stands for. Though timid, she has always kept a straight head from a young age. The previous queen noticed this and enlisted her as both an aide and secretary at one point. Alright, I will clear the buzzer and give some hints.
Can I ask a question instead of a hint?
Sure.
Is this the event that had the red fiery bear, lion, tiger wind summon?
Yes.
Okay, I think I know who that is, but I don't know her name. I just know.
Yeah,
I
I know
will.
who it is
I will
now.
allow descriptions or things that describe said character other than what's available on the journal. Tech.
She's the third sister of Nema, and the other one who rides on top of like the big war beast into battle.
I'll take it. Melo. Who is Feluca? There we go. All right. All right, Tech. Your question again.
Lyria's Journal 800.
Lyria's Journal 800. Okay. The president of Dino Smile Inc., also known as the blah blah blah. She's a hedonist who's only ever sought to do things that entertain her. Generally judges things based only on whether they're amusing or not. Colin?
This is wait, do I need to give the full name or is part of her name fine?
Give me whatever you got.
It's like Lulo, Lulou.
I'll take
That's
it.
what I
Lulo
remember.
Holo is correct.
Icy character.
Alright, very nice. Okay. You're up, Colin.
Journal 600.
Journal 600. The elderly administrator of a society research facility called Site Zero, and one of the founders of the society as it is today. He's a consummate scientist, always directly involved in research and development despite his position. Many of the tools and weapons currently used by society members are his inventions. He has secretly harbored a desire to go... Yeah, Gwen?
Raybury?
Raybury is not correct. He has secretly harbored a desire to go to the moon since before... Okay, alright, hold up. I will count Raybury. It is technically Raybury. Yes. Alright, I'll count Raybury. It's Alandis, but yes. Okay.
But you gave points twice.
That's
I
because
think
I'm
you gave
minus.
points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sorry.
So yeah. Yeah. It is. I will count Raybury. Alright. Alright, Gwen, you're up.
Whose weapon is that? 600.
Whose weapon is that 600? I admit this one was a little mean, now that I look at it.
I think they gave him a gold moon once.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to remember who it is.
I will give a hint. This weapon is wind. And the character that comes with it is also wind.
Is it Helles?
Was that Gwen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to assume you buzzed in. It is not Helles. No, Colin.
It's I'm blanking on the name. I think it's Societ.
That is correct. So she is correct. There we go.
Ooh.
All right. It's hard because, yeah, this one's hard. All right. Next. Colin.
Weapon 800.
Weapon 800.
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
Weapon 800. How's that 800? Well, I don't see any of these guys guessing. This is what we would call a boomer weapon, which is precisely why I put it at 800, and you can see that nobody's answering.
Is that a weekend?
It is a light weapon, which recruits a light character. And it was released in the year 2014.
All right.
Okay, I have a really weird question.
Okay.
I have the trophy for this character for getting the FLB. But does it count if I just say the trophy name?
No.
Okay, give me some more time to think then.
Why do you remember the trophy name?
It's because I leveled
What is the trophy
him
name?
and
Just as a side note.
I think his trophy is I love you.
Okay.
I leveled 2 characters to 100, and their trophies went together with I love you forever.
All right. Fine.
That's why I remember
I'll
this
give
one
it to you. I'll
specifically.
give it to you. It is indeed Sarunan.
Okay.
Sarunan's trophy is called I love you. All right. Next.
Rip it off with 1000.
Okay.
Did we not have this earlier?
What?
Oh god, I hate generic swords.
Not all swords are the same.
Yeah, just the ones you chose.
How are they anything remotely alike?
I mean,
I cannot believe you used this. By the way, did you know how I came up with this? I went to the wiki and I clicked random page until I got characters/weapons, and then I chose them. That's how it worked. That's how it worked with the
That's
Wait, you have a
silhouettes
random
too.
page?
Yeah, on the wiki on the sidebar, you can click random
The
page, and I
random
just
page.
I just went random weapons, and then all I did was just sort them into difficulties on what I deemed difficult. So it's not even I chose this, because yes, I have used this as a weapon skin before. So this is a wind weapon that recruits a wind character, a male character. Colin.
Based on the fact that this reminds me of Aglovale's weapon, and I don't remember having a wind Percy in the game or anything other remotely close, so I'm gonna go with Lancelot.
Wind Lance is correct.
damn.
What?
I only know this because of Gottfried.
It is sort of similar to Gottfried, I'll give you that. In the fact that they're both swords.
Oh no, isn't it?
Other than that, I'm not
Okay.
sure. I think they look very different, but you know, as long
Like,
as
can I
you
look
got
this
the
up
question,
really
it doesn't
quick?
matter how you got there. All right,
Okay.
Look it up after.
all right.
Okay.
Colin.
Lyris Journal 400.
Lyria's Journal 400. Okay. A young man who joined the Knights of Levin as a researcher. His carefree demeanor belies a sadistic side. Tech deck.
Is it Urias?
Urias is correct. Very nice. All
I
right.
assumed it couldn't be that easy.
Okay. And then final one.
Go ahead.
Tech, this is again the daily double. An original primal beast and fallen angel who reported directly to Lucilius, previously the Archangel of Execution. He was tasked with eliminating external hostile threats. Go for it.
Serial.
Sariel is correct and you get double points. Boop, boop. There we go. Very nice. All right, all right. And we are at the final Jeopardy. Now we have 2 people at negative points. So you guys have the opportunity to get not into the negatives here. But Colin and Gwen, DM me how much you want to bet. And the final Jeopardy question is a silhouette.
Oh god.
It's a silhouette, but I will give you some hints.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, Gwen. Okay, alright. Gwen and Colin have told me how much they're wagering. Munching says Colin, all or nothing. Do you agree, Colin?
Okay, fine. Where's the fun in that? All or nothing.
All or nothing? Alright, Colin says all or nothing. Gwen, are you going all or nothing? Or are you sticking?
Yeah, I'm sticking.
You're sticking.
sticking to
Alright,
200.
alright, alright.
I'm stingy.
You're stingy. Alright. So, this is the final Jeopardy. It is a silhouette. Alright. I need you guys to tell me. I will give bonus points if you get it without the hint, by the way. So let me know if you want to guess without the hint. But this is the silhouette.
Okay.
Are we allowed to answer multiple times?
No.
Oh, because I had an immediate guess, but now I'm not sure.
We're also supposed to DM you our answers, right?
You can DM me your answer, yes. But I will give a hint if you guys want to... If you want to wait for the hint. Just let me know if you want to guess without the hint. All right, I'm assuming that you guys want the hint. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
This character has 5 playable versions. And this specific one released in 2019 on June Legend. I give you guys 30 seconds from now to give me an answer. All right.
No, I don't see it.
You don't see it? All right. Agent? Tech Deck, do you guys have answers?
I couldn't come up with
You
anything.
couldn't come up with anything? Tech?
I've got no idea.
You got no idea. All right, Colin did give me an answer. And Colin said Sandalphon. Sandalphon is indeed correct.
There is
That's
only 2 characters
crazy.
that I know of that DY would have picked for us that had a square silhouette.
And they
My
are?
initial thought was
Yes.
going to be Valentine's Dokkan, because we all know how much you love Dokkan, but
Nah,
then
Dokkan's not
you
square.
said in 20
Nah,
the Valentine's art. Yeah, that's what threw me off, because Dokkan like goes above the square,
Yeah,
which is why I was
Dokkan
hesitant. Then
leaves
you
the
said
square.
5 playable. Yeah.
Dokkan leaves the square. There's actually a few that leave the square. There's actually a fair amount. From what I found, there was only like 2 that stay within the square. And the other
Wait, what are
one
some other
was
characters?
Albert, I believe. But Albert has some like... No, Albert has the birds. No, it was somebody else. Somebody else had just the square, but yeah. It was an Antoria bonus. Okay. That one I didn't actually check, but yeah. There was like one other that's sort of... It was a vertical rectangle though. But yes. There's not many squares. Most people, like you said, do leave the square. So yes.
Yeah, the only 2 I could think of were Dokkan, but she left the square, and Sandy because, well, 5 characters. Also, Dokkan doesn't have 5 anymore, and I don't know. Well, Valentine's didn't release in June, so that made me second guess that one.
Alright. There we go.
Wait, then I mean there were summer characters in June.
June Legend is
I
when
didn't
summer
consider
begins.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when summer begins.
That's
Oh,
when summer
Legend!
begins.
I thought Flash.
Alright, Colin wages, and then Gwen, you go down to 2. Gwen wagered 200, by the way. So yeah, there we go. That was Jeopardy. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for hosting.
Thanks for
Thank you
hosting.
for having us.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you.
It was some of them. I knew some of them were tough, but I was surprised that some of them was perhaps a little bit tougher than I intended, and some of them actually were
Okay,
a little bit easier than I intended too, which was
Before
interesting.
we end this,
Mhm.
you cannot tell me that I'm gonna put this in tech things.
Mhm.
You cannot tell me that this isn't the fucking exact weapon.
No, it's different.
Not those
I
are
mean,
distinct enough
Aglo has-
swords.
Okay, but like Aglo only has like some more fancy gold around it.
Colin is trying to argue that Gottfried looks exactly like this,
I don't know about that one, Colin.
and I'm gonna have to disagree that this sword here is the same as this sword. The only similarity is that they are swords.
Yeah,
Oh, they
fake
also have the,
sword
like-
lover.
Alright, whatever. The vision got me there in the end. That's all that matters.
It's true. It's true. It's true. All right. I will end the recording there. Goodbye, YouTube. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.